These two pouch machines will take us another step further in our capacity journey. We always want to be delivering in fast lead times and high quality, and we don't want to get to a point where we're ever struggling for capacity. So the initial step is it's a lot more capacity, going from 3 to 5. We still do some very short run work. We have orders go through of as little as 500 pouches. There's less of that type of work in the business, but they still do happen. So we still have the capability for those shorter runs. But we are seeing run lengths of in the hundreds of thousands, which we need equipment that can just keep running. And these machines have been designed to enable us to have non-stop production. So they have the capability built in with them where we can change the unwind reel. So the next reel of print coming onto the machine can be changed without us actually stopping the process. Yeah, so lead time specifically will enable us to keep to our 7 to 10 day lead time, although sometimes we do things a lot quicker than that, but we never want to stray away from the lead time that our customers are used to getting and the service they're used to getting. So by adding in more capacity, we make sure we don't get bottlenecks, that we can plan more efficiency across that machine base. And at times when we have to do maintenance or we need downtime on the machines, we've got that spare capacity so we can plan it in a way that doesn't impact the customer base. If that pointing makes any sense. So yeah, machine 3 position. So we've numbered not necessarily the machines in the order that they were built, but in the order across the factory. So it just looks nice and logical as you look across it. So the next machine coming in is machine 3. We initially set this factory up to have 4 machines going across because we felt that we had a bit of luxury of space. But as the business has grown and developed, we've realigned the services. We've made sure that we've got enough power coming in to enable us to put 5 machines across the factory. So we've had to do a little bit of jigsaw with the designs of the machines to make sure that we can get them all to fit, leaving us plenty of room for the operators to work around and to deliver materials to. But in doing that exercise, we now can get 5 machines across the factory, which is amazing. And we're currently running on 3. So by bringing in 2 more machines, which is going to happen over the next 3 weeks, we're going to have a lot of capacity. So along with increasing our capacity for standard production, these machines will be very efficient at. They have additional sealing capacity, and that additional sealing capacity will further enhance the efficiency and quality of the mono type products. So mono products that are produced from single polymer materials are notoriously harder to produce than traditional pouch materials that would have been a mixture of, say, polyesters and polyethylenes. So in adding extra sealing capacity, it gives us more control over the temperatures, dwell times, and pressures that we're applying to those materials as we're converting them. That then enables us to be able to run potentially longer, slightly faster, but most importantly, will give us a higher quality product. The advantages of doing those changes are that the stability of the product is increased. That then means the quality of the product will be more consistent. And as mentioned earlier about our drive to always keep lead times down, it means that we'll be more efficient in producing those pouches and therefore have less bottlenecks in production because we're more efficient at getting the work through. Yeah, so I mean, that's something that's always in our minds. Quality is always the first thing that we're thinking about. It's great having short lead times, but quality is always at the forefront of our minds. So We are and have been training staff and making sure that our SOPs are solid. We've got packing processes and packing lines for each pouch machine. We've got trained staff who are packing pouches off the end of the line. They know what they're looking for in terms of the quality of the product. The communication skills between the main operator and the people packing is very high, and they talk to each other about what is going on through the process. So in terms of bringing more capacity, the staff that we've been training are qualified to move on to that capacity. So if we need to run 5 machines, let's say in 4 or 5 weeks' time, then we're able to spread the staff to do so. For the type of work that we're producing, they have a very solid engineering base. They have a lot of experience in pouch manufacturing, and they are very innovative. So they've enabled us with every iteration of machine that comes in. They've listened to our feedback. They've observed what we're doing, how we're working, and that's partly been done through their engineers whilst they are on site, but also through constant feedback and questions about work, seeing the type of work we're producing. And from that, with their innovative mindset, they come forward with improvements that they think will help our production going forwards. The actual method of their pouch making machinery is very reliable. It's a system that works on mechanical pressure, and mechanical pressure is something that is very consistent, and you know that it's going to work in the same way time after time after time. So the web management of the Galaxy machines is also very advanced. They've taken into account digital production to ensure that we can have short make-ready times, short amount of make-ready material, which is what's needed for digital. I have mentioned that we're doing some longer runs, but we're still doing a lot of small to medium-sized production runs in terms of digital. So having that capability in the machine is very important. And the system is constantly monitoring and measuring the web position against the various features of the machine. So whether that's the DOI seal on the base, the cross seals, the ultrasonic for the zip, the tack punch, which is a vital part of Pouch's construction, the machine is constantly looking at that and keeping everything very stable. This also is very important for the mono range, because the mono range, being made from a single polymer, has a lot more movement in its production process, and therefore these sensors that are looking at the artwork for registration keep everything where it needs to be. This builds quality into the process. Although we have quality people who are monitoring what's coming off the machine, having that technology built into the actual machine gives us a very solid foundation to make sure that everything that comes off is of a high quality, and that we can keep our efficiencies in make-ready times as short as possible. Yes, definitely. The industry and the marketplace is definitely shifting to an area that needs faster turnaround. It needs the agility to be able to respond quickly. And this investment enables us to have the capacity to do so. With the print firepower that we've got in 200K presses from HP, they are able to produce a large amount of work in a very short space of time. So we need the capacity here to be able to keep up with that and enable us to meet the demands of today's marketplace, which is changing rapidly. Brands don't want to be stuck on one design for a long period of time. Emerging brands want the flexibility to be able to put something to market, test it, change it, put it to market again. And brands are having a lot of success with that, and they are growing very quickly. And the combination of digital print on the HP 200Ks and the equipment that we've got here gives us that ability to just get the work done. And getting the work done is so important and to a very high standard of quality. So this extra capacity just keeps building on our ability to do that, whilst also building the business with bigger production runs that can come through. So having 5 machines gives us that cross of capability to have these really fast turnaround jobs coming through the business at the same time as running some long run steady productions. BakPac is incredibly advanced in its technologies. We're the only site in the UK to have a 200k press. In fact, we've got 2, is even more amazing. We have pouch production machines that machine one of the Galaxy machines came in 2023, and we're just about to take delivery of machine 5. So all of that technology is the latest technology out there for digital pouch production, and the advancements that we've made in that short period of time have given us the capability to really serve the marketplace. So BakPac has incredible technology. It has the print power of the 200Ks from HP. It has very advanced pouch making equipment and a lot of capacity with that. On top of all of that technology, we have an incredible front end of the business in customer service. We have a speed to market mindset. We have a anything is possible mindset. So we love looking at challenges. We love looking at things that are slightly different. And our technical base is designed to be able to meet most needs. But most importantly, we understand where the market's going. We understand the material needs. And for brands today, that is really important, that they can trust in our business to give them the type of product that meets their sustainability needs, meets their lead time needs, meets their quality needs. And our business from the front end all the way through the technical administrations, the artwork side of the business, and then all of this equipment we've been talking about gives us that capability. BakPac is an incredible privately owned business based in the UK. It's technically very advanced, but most importantly, we are passionate about your product. We care about your business and we want to look after your work. So we have built this framework in the UK to be able to do that. We have the best technology, we have the best customer service front end, and we really want you to experience that. So come and buy your pouches from us.